Well, hello and welcome to the world of Mojarto. Now, it's going to be Diwali this weekend. You're going to be lighting up all these diyas as the night comes on. But you know what? Why not do up your house with something that can make it happy and wonderful to live in all year round? For that, we recommend a brand called Jewellery. Now, they've just been to the recent London Design Fair and represented India. They're also a great way to break away from the regular metal and use wood for things like stationery, wall hangings, wall decor, photo frames, tableware, and whatnot. Here's how they do it.
We started Objectory with the intention of working with materials and playing around with materials. Sugandh and I, we worked previously in metal for about 3 years, and then we thought of playing around with wood as a material. So we tend to look at images a lot. So we tend to look at a lot of visual reference in terms of art and architecture and installations from all across the world. A lot of graphics from a lot of artists that we wouldn't have commonly heard about previously. Whether it's technique based, whether it's form based, whether it's finish based, we try to use the references that we get in the product. The process that we use to make our things is basic carpentry really, so it's all handmade. We have a Superman carpenter who makes everything like we envision it. He's very good with the traditional techniques of carpentry, and we kind of bring in a different aesthetic to what he already knows. So whereby we learn from him, we learn the technique from him, he learns the aesthetic from us. So I feel like it's a win-win situation for both of us. So right now what we've done is we've done smaller pieces because we were trying to play safe. We hadn't worked with wood previously. Most of these products are super geometrical looking. When we design thinking of wood in mind, it's very geometric. And the material of wood, it kind of lends itself to the design. So the things that we are putting on the website up, yeah, they're all smaller items, desk organizers, to sort of make the very basic spaces interesting.
Okay, so you've done up your house. How about doing up yourself? Diwali will be there, but there's also wedding season and so much coming up. And for that, here's some fascinating jewelry we recommend you must have on you.
First up, the Abhinaya cuff bracelet by Nine Wise. Inspired by Indian sculptures of the courtesan of the yesteryears, wrap this around your wrist and be prepared for some very interesting conversations around it. Then there is the Mitti of Kutch brooch by Ambar Paridi Sahai. An antique coin fits in the center of this one, so if you find people gazing at the middle of your collar instead of making eye contact when talking, you'll know why. Fairy earrings by Nine Wise have a dancer in a gold-plated metal and Swarovski skirt hanging close enough for you to hear her every move. The inspiration comes from the French Moulin Rouge. Keep your own head held high, but make other heads turn with this sapphire and gold Delphinia necklace by Begada. The diyas may extinguish in a few hours on Diwali evening, but this neck piece will light up any room you enter long beyond that till you decide to call it a night. A bit of woodwork with a stunning Swarovski crystal in the center makes this cubed together ring by loop give a whole new definition to showing the finger. And lastly, this Colette necklace by Miranica has a miniature artwork by artist Anand Prakash in its center. While there is no debate that creating jewelry is an art in itself, this just penetrates through invisible boundaries and proves that art can hang on your neck as well.
Well, now all that's left is to do up your walls with some art. Depending on how you look at it, your walls can look like a work of art even in their most natural form, but should you choose to do them up, Deepak Madhukar Sonar is our solo artist of the month that we recommend. He's done a series called Blue, and we know that blue was also associated with the blue period, which is all about depression and negativity. But Deepak takes his inspiration from the fact that many Indian gods have blue-colored skin. He's put out a series of work using blue to depict landscapes, and abstracts.
दिस इज़ माई ब्लू सीरीज़। मुझे गवर्नमेंट जॉब मिला था जिसमें हम लोग एनिमेशन करते थे, सेल एनिमेशन। उसमें कुछ मज़ा नहीं आया, तो फिर मैंने रिज़ाइन करके सोचा कि फुल टाइम आर्टिस्ट बनते हैं। जब मैंने जॉब छोड़ने के बाद, एनिमेशन छोड़ने के बाद, जो मेरा पेंटिंग स्टाइल था वो फिगरेटिव था। फिगरेटिव काम करते करते मुझे पता चला कि कुछ प्रोग्रेशन होना चाहिए काम में, ऐसे हम सोचते हैं। तो ऑटोमेटिकली मेरी पेंटिंग्स में से फिगर वैनिश हो गई, निकल गई, और जो बैकग्राउंड था वो सामने आ गया। तो आजकल जो मैं काम कर रहा हूँ वो वही बैकग्राउंड है, और उसी सीरीज़ में काम करते करते आज मैं अभी जो काम कर रहा हूँ, एब्स्ट्रैक्शन बोलते हैं लोग उसको, लेकिन उसमें आपको लैंडस्केप का एक फील आएगा। मेरे घर में एक वाइपर था छोटा सा, तो एक छोटे वाइपर से मैंने शुरू किया था छोटा पेंटिंग। उससे मुझे आइडिया मिला, तो मैं आजकल ये बड़ा टूल यूज़ कर रहा हूँ, और इससे मेरे पेंटिंग्स सॉफ्ट हो जाती है। जो मैं मटेरियल यूज़ करता हूँ एक्रिलिक को सॉफ्ट करने में बहुत दिक्कत आती है, क्योंकि वो क्विक ड्राई है। असल में मेरा काम लेयर्स में होता है, तो अराउंड 20, 25, 30 कम से कम इतने लेयर्स मेरे काम में आते हैं।
Well, that's it for this week. Have an amazing Diwali, everyone, and keep visiting mojarto.com, because we're in sync with every festival, and you'll find that art and collectibles and jewelry can be an amazing way to bring in the festivity as well. Keep watching us week after week.